Anyway, before we always get started, let me just throw a pin down here. All right, so welcome to the first piece of Lego Pac-Man. We're going to be doing the whole build here live streamed on Twitch, of course. But before we get into the set, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Dude, that box is heavy. It's 2,651 pieces. I mean, you know, we always do this first, where we go to lego.com and we check out what the sizzle is about the set. Then we'll head to Brickset and check out more of the details about the set itself. So let's have a look. The set is 10323. So here it is. Here's what we'll be building. Lego Pac-Man. Lego Pac-Man Arcade. I should update that. Let me go to my OBS here. Oh, it's on my other scene. I'll do that in a minute. $269.99. It is a current set. It launched last year. I remember when this came out. It's a Lego Icon set. It's an 18+ set for that reason. 2,651 pieces. It comes with a minifigure. Got some history here. We'll maybe look. Oh, I didn't get the PDF of the BI yet. We'll do that though. We'll make sure to get that. That's right. I don't know if this is a horizontal or vertical building instructions. We're gonna have to edit the overlay a little bit. Waka waka waka. The new Lego Pac-Man Icons. Pac-Man or Lego Icons Pac-Man Arcade is a non-functional gaming system. I love how somebody had to say it, right? Loaded with retro game details you'll want to devour. Watch Pac-Man try to outrun Blinky and Clyde. I feel like... Oh, that's right. This thing spins. You push a button and they flip around. That's just cool. A light brick will illuminate the coin slot. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Not a functional game. It's the second time they're mentioning that, which is funny. But you can simulate the chase with the mechanical maze. You got a little, where there's going to be some Technic stuff going on in there. We turn a little dial and Pac-Man moves around. Based on a real 1980s arcade game cabinet, build a scene of a minifigure playing Pac-Man. I thought the minifigure might have some sort of historical significance. I guess we'll find out in the BI. Store the mini scene inside the cabinet. Remove the back panel to reveal inner mechanics. I'm sure people have turned this into an arcade somehow. Relive your arcade days with a 1980s classic. I don't want to spoil the build, so I don't want to look too much into that stuff. How Pac-Man was inspired by the yellow color of Lego bricks. This is true, that the yellow color of Lego bricks was inspired by Pac-Man, which is kind of neat. There's some users who have built it, which is pretty cool. Kind of love how the inside's got all this like dot stuff going on. Kind of looks like a CRT TV. So we've got a build a 1980s cabinet arcade game. All you need to do it, packed with retro features, 4-way joystick, illuminating coin slot, adjustable game score display, and a mechanical maze that simulates classic chase. Nostalgic gift idea. Okay, so it's 12.5 inches high, 10 inches wide, 7 inches deep. So that will fit on my shelves that I plan to build that are 8 inches on the wall, which is wonderful. We got some, press a button on the display to change the direction and demeanor of Pac-Man, Blinky, and Clyde. Digital BI, we'll look those up in a minute. Project for adults. Focus on quality, safety ensured. 5 stars on 87 reviews. Looking pretty good here. We do have a video. I don't want to get, like, in trouble for playing this on my Twitch channel, but here we are putting together the Pac-Man Arcade. Yeah, there's that button that flips them. You could turn on the coin slot. I did not know it did that. That's cool. So we're going to be doing all this stuff. And look at that. You can change the score. I wonder if any of these numbers have significance. We'll find out. Adults welcome. That's funny. There's a part of the website called Adults Welcome. I just did a training this morning, actually, about Adults Welcome. There it is. If you have an Insiders account, you can read really cool articles on Adults Welcome. Shout out to Lego Insiders, which I'm not signed in on my computer. I do have an Insiders account. Kind of comes with the territory, right? So we need to... Building instructions. We got them. There's Pac-Man. We've got a single PDF. Looks like it's a horizontal PDF too. So we got a big old single book here, which I'm surprised about. Typically you get, you have one of those. One of what? You have a Pac-Man? You already have this set? Am I building one you've already built? Damn, dude. Look at how big, this is a big ass PDF. Okay. No, an insider account. Okay, good. Yeah, all those Lego sets you're buying, man, you got to get your points. Here we go. So there's the BI. We'll be keeping this up, obviously, throughout the build. We use the digital BI on stream. All right, so we're on brick set 2. See if there's any other cool details about the Lego Pac-Man Arcade that was not covered on the Lego splash page. So here we've got it launched in June 1st, 2023. This is actually a Lego set that launched while I worked at Lego Group. So this is cool. I got to be there when it happened. So it's happening more and more often now. Has one unique minifigure. So the minifigure is unique to the set, which is pretty cool. Going for about $206 on StockX, if that's your fancy, but it looks like it's at the normal price $350 on Bricklink, which doesn't really make too much sense, but okay. Looks like some people put some fancy acrylic around it. That's a cool display case for $65. That's pretty neat. So anyway, this was nothing else really from the details here. News. No. 3D view brick lists. We got a no brick list found. Okay. Man, this thing goes for $400 in Australia. There's a lot of demeanors or denominations here that I'm not fully aware of. Yeah, no other really big details here on brick set this time, so that's cool. All right, so let's get our building instructions squared away here on our other overlay. So I'm gonna turn off my camera here, and we're gonna move over to the Lego build overlay. I've already got my webcam up, so I know that one's working. Well, at least it was working before I started. So, yep, it's still working. That's good. Good for you. All right. Let's change our text here to be Pac-Man Arcade for continuity's sake. And we will be... So we got to get the building instructions on here somehow, and they're horizontal this time. I did resize this camera to be super huge on the right side of the screen because I wanted to make sure you could see all the stuff going on here. So yeah, let's figure this out. Building instructions got to go in the top left, obviously. So we do have the... I should have a browser source for it already. BI, here it is. Let me change it to this one. Oh boy, let me move that up. Up, 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 where are you? Oh, my up button is not there. There we go. All right, so obviously we got to resize this. Let me do so. Transform. We're gonna uncrop our left here. Oh. Okay, uncrop our right here. Looks like our top crop is accurate, actually, so that's good. Oop, a little too much. Okay, I think the left we can... Yeah, that's fine. And then crop our bottom a little more. Think about making this smaller. Make the BI smaller. I gotta test something though. Just gonna keep the BI up here. You know, just a little. Let me just hit test. Because chat's not showing up. And I don't know why. I think this is too high. There we go. Alright. So the chat could move down a little bit. But I would have to do that on a different system. Let's see if I can fix that really quick for us. Sooner I deal with this, the faster I never have to think about it again. So, oops. There we go. stream elements. Live streamers, Twitch. Wasn't quite sure how to do the overlay prior to, so remind me later. Overlays. All right, so one of these is my chat over. Oh, I couldn't probably figure it out. So here is that one overlay. So it's a blue one. Starting soon? Is it my starting soon? It is not my starting soon. Don't mess with that one. In-game scene. It is not that one. Talk scene? It is not that one. I have a lot of overlays that I don't use. It's this one. Okay. It's my. I have a stream ended overlay. That's just the Lego one. All right. Let's. Sats just said I love my bro, so I had to reply to him. So we're gonna move this down. So if I just move this down, hit save. Theoretically, it moves the chat down. Merchandise alert box. That's actually not, this is not the right overlay. Okay. Good to know. So which overlay is it? Blue for plaid. It's not this one. This is the BRB scene. Ah, it's this one. This has to be it. Okay. So if I move this down, hit save. It did not move it in my overlay. I should probably label my overlays better. That's probably the main issue. You know what? We're just gonna, here's how we're gonna solve this problem today. We're gonna move this up. And that's it. Problem solved. There you have it. We can even make you a little bigger. Bam. How's that? Alternative. We've done the thing. All right, so now I've screwed with my other overlays. So when my other streams are broken later this week, you know, that's a thing. All right, so I have all these tabs open. Hang on. Cool. We're done testing. Got the music going. We are ready to go to build Pac-Man. So, first things first. What's in the box? Let's find out. This is my new keyboard, by the way. Got a Corsair. It does have some programmable buttons here that work with the Stream Deck, but I don't know how to get that to work, so I'm still figuring that out. But there it is, my new keyboard. I'm going to pull my mouse out just so I can access that in case I need to. Well, yeah, because I click the BI. All right, here we go. Oh, Lord. You know, as you can tell, this thing is massive. I cannot fit it on the camera. It's huge. Here it is. Oh, hold on. I need my knife. Knife time. Let's crack it open. This is the best part, you know? All right. The pour. There we go. Well, there you have it. All the stuff. So, what are we dealing with here? Well, obviously, here is our building instructions. Probably our stickers as well. So let's have a look in here at first. Do have our codes here: 1247888-H19123 6468307 1623. Not sure what all that significance is, but I'm sure there's some AFOLs out there who have cracked that code. We have sticker sheet. Nothing else in there. So, got some stickers going on here. Obviously, we'll have to be careful with those. Put those to the side. And yeah, one big, chunky BI. And there's our LEGO Insiders 20 points scan. Smells nice and fresh. Got that magazine smell to it. Lovely. And of course, this is why we're here. We didn't get a bag count yet, Steven. We're doing that now. So we hit at least 5. That's as much as I can tell you so far. 7. Let's start arranging bags. 12. 12. Here's bag 1. So we'll need you right away. Bag 6. The baguette. The bread bag, as we call it here. The baguette. Bag 7. 13. We're up to 13. I don't think it's going to be 23. I think we're going to be capping around 15, 16 if I had to eyeball this. Here's bag 4. We got our plate bag, which is not labeled, but we, this is one we can open right away. We've got some plates here. Oh. Looks like we have 3 different types. We got a yellow, got a black plate, and then we have some of these with studs on the top. So I'll just put these off to the side here. 1. There's another bag 1. So bag 1 is 2 bags so far. Bag 11. I'm arranging these balancing them precariously over here. 7, so there's got to be a big bag 7 somewhere. Another bag 11, right? We have one already? We do. That's the second bag 11. I think these bags are cheating because there's a lot of big bags with the same number on them. 6 and 7 again. Wait, 6, yeah. So that's 8, 6, 6, 7. Bag 5. We have more plates. Look at this. These. Some big, like, these crazy Technic things. These are wild looking. Don't know what those are for, but we will find out on this adventure together. 14! We're up to 14. Another bag 5 here. Another bag 13. Come on, this thing's huge! There's 2 13s that are big. You can see that printed piece right there, though. Look at that Pac-Man. See, those are printed. Those are awesome. Bag 3. There's another bag 3. Bag 7. Bag 9. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna count all the tiny bags too. Bag 2. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have the. So these were technically in a bag as well. These plates, but they're not a numbered bag. So we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3. 23 bags if you count the unlabeled bag for these. Technically, it's 14 numbered bags, but it's a total of exactly 23. I'm not kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3. 23. Good guess, I suppose. But now we got to get them all on the floor in order. Give me a moment while I figure this out. I'm going to put my box in the closet. And my work, the old work computer, that's in the spot I put the bags, so I gotta move it. Because who has time for work, right? 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. We gotta start at the end, this end. All right, 7, 7. Oh, 8. I got an 8 here. 7. 8 again. Looks like 7 and 8. This is where we'll be doing a lot of the Technic stuff. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And there you have it. We've opened it. It was not informed. I didn't spoil it, I promise. So, here we are. The bag 1. My clip. Yeah, I've done this a few times at this point, I feel like. All right, so before we get into bag 1, which is right here, I would like to just poke in the BI because there's some history here before we get into it. This is Love at First Bite. When the first digital arcade games were introduced in Japan in the 1970s, they took the country by storm. Soon after, the rest of the world caught wind and players flocked to dimly lit game centers everywhere, enticed by flickering pixels, mechanical music, and alluring high score. Shooting games were the most popular, and often only choices that catered mainly to a male audience. Japanese game designer Toru Iwatani posted that women might also enjoy playing games if the environments were more inviting and the gameplay was a little friendlier. After exploring alternative game themes like fashion and fortune telling, Mr. Iwatani ultimately chose socially inclusive theme, food. Iwatani's speaking my language right now. The inspiration. One day as he was working on game ideas, he grabbed a slice of pizza. In the remaining pie, he saw the shape of a simple iconic figure with its mouth open. The idea for Pac-Man was born. Pac-Man's original name, Pacman, was inspired by the Japanese phrase paku paku taberu, which means gobbling up or devouring food. It'll be paku paku taberuing Taco Bell a little later. Which means when the game was launched in the US, distributor found that Pac-Man would be a more suitable name for the market. Mr. Iwatani shared an episode where he referred to the yellow color of Lego bricks when he chose the color of Pac-Man. He chose Lego yellow because he thought his target customers, women and kids, would feel more comfortable with the warmer color. So the yellow Lego brick inspired Pac-Man. There you have it, folks. There's history. A global gaming phenomenon. Mr. Iwatani's theory is proven right beyond his wildest imagination. Soon after the first Pac-Man arcade game was released in 1980, it grew into an unprecedented global phenomenon. The game instantly appealed to new audiences who might never have considered visiting a game arcade. The cute characters and intuitive gameplay won the hearts of every generation. For the first time, women, men, kids, teens, and grandparents could share a family-friendly digital gaming experience. With more than 300,000 consoles sold in the first decade, the game grossed $2.5 billion US in the turn of the century. It still holds the record as the most popular arcade game to date. What happens on level 256? What? This is cool. This keeps going, by the way. We got 3 more pages of this. Hopefully this is cool for all of you. Mr. Iwatani and his team of developers never imagined anybody playing beyond 256 levels. In fact, the game wasn't even designed to have an ultimate end goal or victory scene. By the time you reach level 256, there's not enough memory left to generate a full board, and your journey through Pac-Man's maze ends here, unless you start over. So that's level 256 in Pac-Man. That's really cool looking. Pac-Man fans are equally invested in the game's supporting characters, the 4 ghosts. Each has its own unique personality and even move in different ways. Blinky is the leader of the ghost pack, nimble and very persistent. Inky, Blinky's right-hand ghost, is a little shyer than his fellow phantoms. Clyde, quite the explorer, Clyde constantly wanders into every corner he can find. And Pinky, don't let Pinky's delicate looks fool you, she is a lethal opponent. Pac-Man persists. The unpresumptuous protagonist, that's a new word for me, unpretentious protagonist. There's a cord in the way. Sorry, I have to like... and playful adversaries have evolved in countless iterations over the decades. Still, the nostalgia of the original arcade game remains unrivaled, and Pac-Man remains universally relatable, timeless, and indefinitely adaptable to new technologies. Beauty through simplicity. This is the last one. Then we get to the building. Each generation of fans has fond memories and their own version of Pac-Man. I clearly remember the classic arcade game halls. Inspired by the original arcades version from 1980, we collaborated with Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. to create the set. The game mechanics, color scheme, and pixelated graphics are a perfect fit for a LEGO Icon set. We wanted to capture the nostalgic gaming experience by simulating different functions. Turn on a light by pressing a button in the coin slot. Move the joystick and crank the lever on the side to move characters through the maze. Black elements camouflage the mechanics, and a newly developed link element on the chain allows the icons to turn the sharp corners. We hope it brings back all of your favorite memories too. So that's cool. There's going to be an element where as the things go through the maze, Pac-Man will actually turn on the track, which is kind of cool. So that's Sven Franek, the LEGO Icons model designer. What's up, Sven? If you ever watch this, I'm glad we're co-workers. Anyway, we got our brick separator. This one's orange. I'm noticing only really the Monkey Kid ones were a different color. I mean, they're pretty much orange, no matter what. Yeah, we've got our bags here. So the first couple bags at the top, and then bags 3 through 14 is everything else. Sure. All right, so we're gonna get started on bag 1, but before we do, we gotta move this over. I gotta move camera into... Hey, Sven, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, Steven, thanks for the gift sub. Let's get our camera down here so that we're in close-up mode. I don't have OBS open. I was waiting for Twitch to update.